Hi, guys. The majority of women out here were never taught what a good man looks like. They were never shown the true blueprint and inner workings of a good man. A lot of women didn't grow up with strong, positive role models, so it makes it damn near impossible for them to actually be able to identify one.
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind. I can see barely.
Wait a minute.
That nigga got a point.
What's going on? Welcome back. Hit that like, subscribe, tickle that notification bell that will let you know whenever I upload content. You know what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Roll that clip.
A lot of this has to do with the female liberation movements that sold them lies. The feminist movement got their mothers, and the Me Too movement got them. They have little to no personal examples of good men. So they seek out society and social media to teach them what a good man looks like and what a good man actually is. And what does social media do and society? They glorify the exact opposite of a good man. And these women fall for the trap because that's all they have to go off of. They get fed images of violence, arrogance, and womanizers as the ideal of manliness. They're shown men who are valued for their wealth and physical strength rather than their integrity and masculinity. So when you come along leading by example of what a good man actually is and what it really entails is foreign to them, and they go into fight or flight mode.
I'm glad this woman is breaking this down because a lot of women wouldn't know what a good man is.
He ain't lying.
Because you have to define what is good. What is a good man? Everybody has a different definition of what a good man is. You ask a woman from the hood what a good man is, you're going to get a different response than if you talk to a woman that came from a two-parent household. A lot of women will run off a good man.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Because they're traumatized. They don't understand that what they're doing is not normal. They don't understand that how they perceive what love is not normal. A lot of the time, we can go back to a woman's childhood and her relationship with her mother. We can look at what her mother did, how her mother treated her, what she did do, what she didn't do. And a lot of women have a fight or flight response.
The bad thing about going into fight or flight mode is that most people choose to flee instead of fight because it's easier to run away and avoid unfamiliar and uncomfortable situations instead of confronting them head on. By simply existing and being yourself as a good man, you're introducing her to a world that's so far removed from her reality and every single thing that she's been conditioned to believe. Her initial response is confusion, and then her second response is to reject it. A common defense mechanism that these women will use is self-sabotage by creating self-fulfilling prophecies because they believe they're not worthy of a good man. See, the thing is, most women want a good man. Most women want to be treated right. Nobody goes through life saying, yeah, I want to be treated like shit today. But if that's what you're used to and what you're familiar with, then you start to equate it to love.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
But if that's what you're used to and what you're familiar with, then you start to equate it to love.
That's the reason why when you deal with women, there's something called an attachment style, and a lot of traumatized women have the fearful avoidant attachment style. They would rather leave than stay and work it out. But they will leave the good man but they will stay to work it out with the Pookie and the Ray Ray. That's the reason why it's so hard for a woman to leave a Pookie and Ray Ray. But it's so easy for a woman to leave a decent guy. Women leave decent guys because how a decent guy is going to treat her is foreign. She doesn't understand it. It's foreign to her. But if that nice guy turns into an a-hole or a dick or starts treating her like the Pookie does, that will get a response.
Saying some people have a problem with being with a that's hustling in the street.
You say you like the dudes in the streets, right? But you said you was messing with a dude that went to jail, which is a product of being in the streets, right?
Right.
And that didn't go so well.
I mean,
he hurt your heart, and now you
well,
scarred.
most of my exes is from the streets.
So are you prepared that you dealing with somebody and they go to jail and you can hold them down without?
Oh no.
Without.
At this point, I'm not holding nobody down no more.
That's what I'm saying.
I will leave you as soon as you go to the book.
So how can you be with somebody that's in the streets then?
But what
As
if
soon as
the
you-
book is they come
when
out?
they put you in,
come out that day.
No, when they put
They
you
was
in
trying
the
to
car,
fingerprint
you better forget about me.
No.
Cause I ain't doing it no more.
So how can you be with somebody in the streets then?
He better know how to move.
Go say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Even though I know how to
it
move.
just sound like
Real
you're
shit though.
what's that, opportunist?
An opportunist.
Yeah,
I could never be an opportunist because money don't make my.
what's the
I could
so what's the
tell you
appeal of
about that have
once,
money.
Once he in the car, you out.
What modern women want from a man is they want a guy like Future mixed with a white or a blue collar man. And that's never going to happen.
No.
Because how a woman is taught how to love is directly linked to her upbringing. Single mothers create single mothers because it's the woman's job, it's the mom's job to teach her daughter what type of man is acceptable. And if you look at single motherhood, you can always trace it back to the mother. If the mother is a single mother, more than likely, there are exceptions, but exceptions do not change the rule. But more than likely, if your mom was a single mom, you're going to be a single mom. And if your mom is married, you're going to be married. Children typically grow up and follow after what their parents did. That's the reason why a lot of boys that grow up to be men, but they never had a father growing up, they are more emotional than logical because what are women? Women are more emotional. Men are more logical.
He ain't lying.
So it's important when you deal with women, you have to understand why they do what they do and why women that tell the truth get called pick-me's, pick-me's. Because the thing about it is that pick-me's get picked and pick-me's get picked. But you're mad at the pick-me because they're getting picked and you're not. Anyway, y'all, that's been it for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, tickle that notification bell. That will let you know when I upload content. And until the next video, peace.
She belongs to the streets.